Hey everyone, we're back. In this episode, we finished our training very badly. Forgot we had media. We got it done though. We're sluggish, we're 95% fight ready, and we're overweight. Will any of that matter at all? We're going against Saul for all 4 belts. Let's see the epic celebration we get for becoming undisputed. Hope you're all enjoying the series. We're already seeing the fighters decay. We're going to get these belts, continue on a bit more, see how bad the fighters decay, how fast they decay after we get the belt, and then we're going to wrap the series up right before 1.0 launches, and then expect career mode coverage of 1.0 right away. Once that's done, we're going to be going online and checking that out. I hope the desync is fixed. I hope they at least put an anti-cheat in that can do its job. So at least within the context of this game, there can be competitive fights, there can be leagues, even though the game itself doesn't lend to technically the most advanced and skillful and strategic fights. It's not necessarily replicating boxing. It's still a game that you can compete one-on-one in. It's still something you can be good at and have a skill in. Is it perfect at replicating boxing? No. Does it do a good job of coming even close to being a technical, strategic game that simulates the intricacies of boxing? No. Is Fight Night still better than this game at doing it? Yes. But if they iron out the desync, if they iron out the anti-cheat, people can still have fun with this game online. People can still compete with this game online. And people can still promote it by making leagues. So I hope at the very least they fix desync and they fix the cheating issues. All right, let's see what we can do here. So we might not want to go all out here since we're so undertrained, fat as fuck. All the bad. We're sluggish too, so I don't know what effect that's going to have on us, but we'll see. There are things you can do in this game that do incorporate some boxing strategy. Like, don't follow your opponent around. Cut angles on them, right? Like, I'm not just mimicking his steps. I'm making my own steps that are going to cut angles off. So when he comes there, he's going to come into my left hand. Like, so when he comes at this angle, I can lead him into a hook. Then I cut this way, lead him into 2 hooks. So you can work angles. You can work the ring a bit like a real boxing fight. There are things you can do if you understand boxing strategy. But things that kind of fall short are the ability to get inside as a shorter fighter, to be able to fight inside the pocket in a really strategic way.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early.
What?
He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Swinging big and missing big with that hook.
See, when he goes to that left, we cut the angle, so he walks into that backhand.
Up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How about that time counter shot?
All right, good first round. Oh, our stamina just shit the bed.
Let's see what they have in store.
Okay, so that's, I guess, what is the problem with being sluggish or whatever it was. We're not going to have the same stamina pool. That's okay. Since flat-footed really doesn't feel like that much of a punishment, I'm not really that concerned about it.
Slugfest. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's even keep his momentum going.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter.
Gonna have to switch up a little bit here.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score.
Fight a little more technical.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes.
I'm concerned about Canelo Alvarez post 1.0 because from the commercial they put out with him in it, it looked like that he still had the same backstep directional straight. So I hope I'm wrong. But if he has that still and no one else does, I can see people spamming him even more than they do already.
To rank them as one of the best in their weight class. Catch and shoot.
Let's just try to stick to 1s and 2s here.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That one lands. That one will count. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you
All right, a little slower there with the stamina, so hopefully we can hold on to that pace, get the win, make the point at the end of this video about ceremonies, presentation. It's kind of where we're continuing off from last episode. But then we're going to also cover fighter decay in this as well. So for those who don't know what I'm talking about, we kind of saw it last episode and the one before I touched on it. Fighters decay really fast. By the time you get to the top, all the marquee fighters are going to be plummeting in their stats. For instance, you guys saw Sugar Ray last time was only like a 70-ish, low 70s. Kell Brook was a low 70 by the time we were even in the top 10. He was tanking. So yeah, they decay really fast because of how, I think, in my opinion, how they try to draw the game out in between fights by having you have to advance so many weeks to lose weight and do your fight sharpness and all that dumb shit. I think it's not paced right, and it's kind of messing up how quick the fighters decay.
well done with that counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
We're kind of just picking them apart here. That's probably how we're going to have to do this fight. Maybe towards the end in the final rounds we'll be able to sit him down, but so undertrained and fat. Cooter just don't have it in him. Oh, I hate that.
Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful though.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that stupid directional straight right. It's the stupidest punch in the game. I don't know how that even got in the game.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Nobody home with that hook.
The other thing about blocking is don't just stand in one spot when you're doing it. Because if you're not far enough away, the shot's going to sneak around your elbow. But if I'm at the right distance, I'm going to catch the block, right? So as you're blocking, you want to be kind of moving.
Couldn't land that jab.
Which also makes it hard to just stay in the pocket until you find that range.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot.
I think
They got the advantage. How do they carry
if I was going to recommend this game, I'd say buy it on a sale. Don't buy it for the price they're asking. It is retarded. This game is not AAA in any sense of the word. It would be a cool little indie title for their first release, but they're the ones who are saying this is AAA. Buy it deluxe package, $80 freaking dollars. Like, that is absurd. This is no way a AAA game. But people want to say, oh, they're an indie studio. Well, yeah, they are. They were, but they're not now when they're portraying their game as AAA product when it's not. This game's good at $20. Buy it when it's 20 bucks on sale. Don't buy it right away. Let the developers know we're not happy with the way the game came out. Definitely not at the price point they're asking. Buy it when it's at 20 bucks.
job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing. Because
Slow our pace down a little here.
We might be seeing the end of
Oh, there it is.
his career. Maybe it's time to just hang up the gloves. A win.
If they don't have that fixed on release, it's going to be so bad.
Oh, that punch. That's another scoring shot.
Also, like one of the
Guard now. What do you think of that decision?
content creators said earlier today, I was watching a video, that what's going to make this game, make or break this game is online. Because people will get bored of career mode so fast. There's no replayability in it. And what are they going to do when they're done with career? They're going to want to go online.
Hang up the gloves.
And if online's not fixed, there's going to be no replay factor with this game. People are going to get bored of it really quick, and it's going to flop.
And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle.
Burgerman, that was who was saying it. I was watching his video this morning. Shout out to Burgerman. He's on point 100% with what he's saying there. Because this game doesn't have a meaty career mode that's going to make you want to play it again and again and again.
Strategy change here. Loosening up the technique. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
somebody don't get complacent. You think this is so easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
We got these rounds in the bag, luckily.
And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked.
I don't even play this game outside of when I record these videos, and I just come in cold and do a one take on them. So, for me to be able to come in and be undertrained, overweight, or I was trained, I was overweight, and I was sluggish. To be able to come in and like have no real issue with just dealing with the AI, even though I'm not at my optimal stats, you should feel the punishment for that a lot more. I haven't really felt it other than my stamina pool, which I guess for this being sluggish, that would make sense, right? But I don't think they have a good punishment for weight. I think if you're overweight, it shouldn't necessarily be a punishment if it's just a pound or a little bit overweight. It should be actually beneficial in your power, give you more power, but maybe slow you down or something like that. There's got to be a better way to implement that. But I guess the stamina pool thing, this works, right? For if you're undertrained, if you're sluggish.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
See, when he's circling into my power hand, he's going to be meeting my left. It's like cutting the angle.
We might be seeing the end of this boxer's career. Maybe it's time to just hang up the gloves. A win is needed desperately. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and moves. That hook was a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who
Excuse me. All right, we should be good to float through this.
Fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
We'll see if being sluggish had any impact on our power once this fight's over and we see how much damage we did to his health pool.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round complete domination.
But yeah, let me make myself clear. I wouldn't recommend buying this game for $20 unless they fix the desync and online issues. Then it's worth 20 bucks.
Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing
So
what you've just
wait
been
for
doing.
launch.
You've won that.
Wait to see what happens with online. If it goes on sale, grab it for 20 bucks. Other than that, it's not worth the value they're looking to get from it. And that's what makes me think it's a cash grab. It is not worth AAA price, but they're going for AAA price, but throwing the whole indie studio excuse. What is going on?
Misses with the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Also, please give us more fluid torso roll. You have it in Joe Frazier's stand-still animation. He rolls his torso like way more fluid than what we have for the weave. And we need, like, when we go like that, when we do the roll, it needs to be more fluid, not like that. Like, it looks so bad. It's like chunky, and it looks like someone's got like a fused, like it's just not fluid at all. But then you look at Joe Frazier's like torso roll when he's just walking in the ring, like it's pre-built into his animation. So I don't understand why this has to be so bad. You have the ability to make it look more fluid. And that should be easy to fix if it's already in Frazier's like animation code, right? Oh, I hate that punch. That one right there, they were going to even leave that if it wasn't for the community uproar that demanded they change the punches. They weren't going to change any punches. They weren't going to change anything about career mode in terms of giving us belt ceremonies. It was going to literally launch the way it was coming. They said they were focused 100% on exclusively porting to console. No belt ceremonies. Who wants that shit? They weren't going to change punches. And then the community freaked. And that's the only reason anything changed. So don't you dare say the community can't make an impact when it comes to a game. Or that don't care about something. You're not cool. People freaking out saying, oh, you act like you care so much. Just stop coming. Just stop playing the game. No. Because if we really care a lot, we're going to try to change it. And thanks to us, you're getting belt ceremonies. Thanks to us, you're getting changed punches. It's not thanks to you guys sitting back and stroking Steel City's nutsack for a couple pennies. It's the community uproar that caused that change.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot.
That's why I'm a little worried that it's going to have that, like, fuck you, here's your change kind of attitude to it. Like, they didn't want to do it in the first place. That's my concern. And that's not my opinion. That's from the gameplay director himself. Whether that's aimbot telling him that or who knows. But yeah, he said no one wants belt ceremonies and they weren't going to change anything to do with the punches. You don't believe me? Look up the interview yourself. It was an exclusive interview from Ash Habib when he said they were just exclusively focusing on porting to console. He says these things in his own words. Okay, we made it to round 7 without going flat-footed. Which is usually when I go flat-footed anyways.
Maybe it's time to just hang up the gloves. A win is needed desperately.
And if I'm still flat-footed, I shouldn't be able to do this, like that.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit.
So yeah, when you're flat-footed, try to keep your combos 1s, 2s, 3s at most, but don't do a whole lot of that.
Bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Good. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes.
So far, I haven't felt enough punish for how under-prepped we supposedly came into this fight. Especially on Undisputed difficulty.
Why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction.
And I'm not using diagonal dodges. I'm not using a lot of the exploit punches. And yeah, it's still pretty easy because it's just the AI doesn't really have much to offer other than inflated health pools and damage reduction. And then it will just go ape shit sometimes on you, like completely programmed to fuck you. Or you'll just randomly start missing punches, and then it'll just rail you. Or it'll clinch you, drain all your stamina, and spam you with jabs until you're red, and cock you with a right. See how he was coming to the right side, so I doubled up on the hooks because he was walking into them? That should have more of an impact. Okay, that's about the 8th time he said end this boxer's career. They better be... Oh, man. There, see? It's just out of nowhere. It just snaps on you like that. Come on, survive. Survive.
How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense.
Ah, my block just ran out.
They got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Look for defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Should still have that round.
Well done with that counter.
We probably stole it at the end there. Plus, they don't really score anything against you for getting dazed.
Almost a 10-8 round.
They should, but they don't.
Dominance without a
I mean, it should factor in. It shouldn't instantly win you the round or anything, but it should be factored in.
And there's the bell to start the round.
They shouldn't be going, oh, that was a 10-8 round.
They can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Only catching air with that hook. We might be seeing the end of this boxer's career. Maybe it's time to just hang up the gloves. A win is needed desperately. He got caught with a right. Got caught clean. Here he is bouncing on his toes.
I feel like a good deterrent, if you're this gassed, would be, like, if you get this gassed, you shouldn't just have a chin of iron. You shouldn't be able to just eat shots to the body. Like, you should be, like, way more fragile and easy to knock down. But you don't really feel that. I don't know if you're supposed to be, but I definitely don't sense that when I'm in the flat-footed state. It just feels like a difference in my stance. That's all.
Continues to touch him up. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes.
Oh, Jesus, that was close.
Cards are going to be all over the place in this one.
It's my own fault going low when I said to just do 1s and 2s. I'm breaking my own rule.
Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter. And a cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight.
All right, corner man, put that firecracker up my butthole. Let's do this.
And there's the bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What the hell? All of that was just going through my block for some reason.
Everything.
What the fuck?
Can you miss it?
Okay, did you guys see that?
Replay over and over again.
I need to see that again. 1, 2,
Rewind that and watch that.
4, 5, 6.
That's what I'm talking about. Where it just like comes out of nowhere and they try to program fuck you so bad and it's like the most obvious shit ever.
So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
We just got to survive. We're up like every round except this one now.
New instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong. And
But
what
this
you're
is
doing
like
right.
how they make the game difficult. Not by having good AI. It just fucks you like this.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far. We might be seeing the end of this boxer's career. Maybe it's time to just hang up the gloves. A win is needed desperately. Well done with that counter shot. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's
I don't think we got the
Boxer's
pop to
decision.
knock him down. Especially with his damage reduction that he's going to have. Just because of us coming in undertrained. So maybe. But we'll see his health at the end. If his health pool is really low, but he just wasn't getting knocked down, then we'll see.
Nice counter shot. Can't final 10 seconds here unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. What a huge momentum swing.
So generally, once you've been knocked down,
10-8 after the knockdown.
it's a 10-8 round, right? Because you've been knocked down. Don't just try to go back and knock the guy out. Don't try to go back and even have a strong round because you can't win that round. You've lost. So take the round off, jab around, move around, things like that. I'm talking about online play, obviously.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? Staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
It's happening again.
Keeping those grips
Like my health was full.
high, paying dividends as it seems.
My block was full.
Trouble has passed.
Okay, they're going to really try to screw me here, so I got to be careful. We might have to give up some rounds here.
And I thought there's no way he's going to finish.
Let's just jab our way out of this.
Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. That did never happen.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Y'all ain't doing cooter like that, Canella.
We might be seeing the end of this boxer's career. Maybe it's time to just hang up the gloves. A win is needed desperately. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now.
I'm really curious to see what his health pool is.
Misses with the jab. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Feel like we won that round for sure, even though they tried to knock us down.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far.
Okay, last round. We can do this.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Coach, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. We might be seeing the end of this boxer's career. Maybe it's time to just hang up the gloves. A win is needed desperately. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Can't land the jab there. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
It's a very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
We might be seeing the end of this boxer's career. Maybe it's time to just hang up the gloves. A win is needed desperately.
That was scary. Thought we were gonna get pud fucked there. Oh, pud fucking!
Would be wise here.
And bad mistakes, I made a few. I've had my shares and kicked in my face, but I've come through. Go on and on and on and on. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world.
That fraction of a second belt coming across the screen. You might have missed it. That was our reward. So yeah, that's it. We are number one, all 4 belts. But are we pleased with what we got there? For the celebration, for the reward, for essentially beating the game technically, quote unquote. You can still defend the belts, obviously. No, I wouldn't think so. I don't think that's I don't really think that's good enough. Would you? No, probably not. But that's what Ash Habib wanted you to have. He thought no one needed belt ceremonies. No one wanted them. So Alvarez is an 85. He was an 88 when we just fought him. Terrence Crawford is already a 76. Sugar Ray Leonard's an 81. Robinson's a 73. Amir Khan's an 83. Ricky Hatton's a 74. Martinez is a 74. Gotti is a 66. Kell Brook is a 74. So as you can see, they're decaying really fast. So we just won. We're overweight and undertrained. We need to get more staph infection. So let me get some staph infection. Okay, we've got lots of staph infection. Upgrade our staph infection. Get this done so next episode it's all out of the way. Okay, we came in overweight again and undertrained. Amazing. Let's meet some fans. Try to actually pay attention to what I'm doing here. Oh, we're so fat. Oh my god. This is gonna be bad again. Okay, well, we are at least in weight. So we're going to get our stats. Being undertrained and sluggish doesn't have any impact on our stats, just our stamina, I guess. Yeah, there, 87. So we should be able to go in and chin Alvarez next time. All right. Hope you enjoyed the episode, everyone. And remember, if it wasn't for you guys, if it wasn't for the community, nothing would have changed with this game. So pat yourself on the back. Make sure to hit that like button. Leave a comment below. And if you haven't done already, hit that subscribe and join our awesome community. You guys are helping us make it, and I appreciate it. Take care, everyone.